I'm in the middle of the projects with my gun in my hand.
Most don't have a choice, so we choose to take a chance. Gambling, what you gonna do when it's time to feed your family?
What's happening, La Familia? We back in this thing with another one, man. We got a bunch of topics to talk about, man. We got to dive into that man Rod Wave, and then we also got to go ahead and dive into YoungBoy's situation. I know this situation been happening, but I wanted to give it a little time, let everything come out, and then give my viewpoints on it. But most importantly, we got to dive into the Vultures, because the Vultures went ahead and took a lot of shiggities at the Bleedas, TBG, and all of their opposition, man. You know, got real wild, real crazy with it, man. Had a real quick touch on this situation with NBA YoungBoy, though, because there was a few things that I felt was left out of the equation that nobody really much talked about. Now, first off, if you don't know, a fan pretty much made a tweet where he said, you know, that Rod Wave is cool, I rock with it, but I'm not, you know, pretty much like depressed over no broad right now. To which YB shared it on the Never Broke Again LLC page. And I've been telling y'all that that's YB that was on that page. You know, he couldn't be on Instagram. He was off of Instagram. So he was using that page, acting like it was somebody else. But it's him, man. It's him. To which Rod Wave went ahead and responded and said that I didn't know that I looked up to a hater. You know, his feelings was hurt. He was shell-shocked, you know, and I don't blame Rod Wave for feeling this way, man. He really, truly looked up to YB. And then another fan went ahead and stirred up some more drama by sharing Rod Wave's basically number 1 and NBA YoungBoy's number 2. And he stated that YB had more on-demand streams and more pure sales. NBA YoungBoy decided to respond to it and say, you know how this stuff is, glad you pay attention, you know, basically showing that man praise and showing love to him and saying the business is trying to, you know, blackball him or cut him back or whatever. They don't want to see him as number 1. And maybe that might be the case, but YB should have never spoke on that. And I know y'all probably already heard about all this, but I do want to say this to say this. That does not account for the full story, because pure sales, you got to understand, yes, it does account for how many sales a particular song got or an album. But that's the problem right there. You don't know if those sales numbers come from the overall album sales or, you know, just the song that spiked those sales. It's about whose album sold more, not what songs individually sold more. That doesn't take into account the full picture, because you still have normal sales. You still have more than on-demand streaming. You have more ways of streaming music. So it doesn't account for the full picture. You get it? But the thing is, YB should have never responded to this. He should have left it alone. Rod Wave looked up to you. You helped him garner more attention to become a superstar. Yeah, Kevin Gates put him on, but you shared his song Gambling at the beginning of your multi-platinum song, hit song, Death and Claim, which, to be honest, man, was one of my personal favorite songs of all time, man. But if y'all don't believe me, check it out.
I'm in the middle of the projects with my gun in my hand. Most don't have a choice, so we choose to take a chance. Gambling, what you gonna do when it's time to feed your family? You gon' go handle it by gambling. We gambling, 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 gambling. Hey, it's hard to focus on your grind, cause you got everything on the line. You gambling.
God coming.
So I'm just saying, man, you know, I feel like YB kind of owes Rod Wave an apology. That's a personal fan of yours. But I see Rod Wave is starting to understand the magnitude of his stardom. When your idols become your rivals, that's when you know you made it. When your idols start to look at you like a competitor instead of somebody that they want to help pull up, that's when you know you made it. And that's kind of how this thing goes in the industry, man. It's a competitive market. But let's go ahead and move on. And next up, we got that man Wildside SB. As Wildside SB has released snippets of his new EP that's coming with BBG'z and multiple other features on it. But during the course of this EP, he sent a few shiggities at the opposition and whatnot. Man, it got highly disrespectful. especially on the song with BBG'z. So y'all go ahead and check this one out.
You a boss, but you just a little boy. What's the mother niggas, they ain't making no noise. What's the mother niggas, they ain't making no noise. Wild-side neighbors, we the youngest in charge. Oh Lord. First thought we bang on my feet, you think about touching me. First degree,
when I'ma pull, you think about riding me. I let them bitches
bang, crowds know, but still proud of me. I know they're not, they don't want me but we gon' kick down that door.
You know, of course, the rest of the wild side, man, the Vultures, man, they was loving that. As you know, somebody made a post and said, Reaper wants your soul, now you praying to God. But that was definitely a shiggity act, man. Either True Bleeder or G Money. And in my personal opinion, most likely True Bleeder, man. Because you say you think you a boss, but you just a little boy. Then he said the rest of them boys ain't making no noise. But the thing to me is, if you directing that at them, which we know, you know, if it's going towards the Bleedas, man, they main guy is TG Commas. TG Commas is doing his thing, man. You can't knock that, man. And then on the flip side, man, when it comes to the top boy gorillas, man, we know Fredo rocking out. Lil Yoshi still hot. You know, hopefully he gets his appeal. Seven Hardaway is a rap genius. Man, you got Hot Boy Dude, man. I'm really feeling Hot Boy Dude's music. Like I said, J1, man, ready to go. He just need more attention, you know what I'm saying? But he can get there. He got, you know, the people on his side to be able to do that. One Theezy doing his thing, man. You got a lot of them, you know, doing their thing. As far as them, the Bleedas, man, they got 54 Don, Coco, Real Bleeder, you know, and the list goes on, man. So, hey, you can't say that they ain't making no noise, man. You know, that's cap right there, man. Them dudes doing their thing, man. Just like y'all are as well, man. And everybody got that spotlight on them and they rocking out and doing what they supposed to be doing. But that was definitely not it, coming by way of the Vultures. As you know, they went ahead, man, and dropped another little diss song and whatnot. So as y'all can see, man, that man Wildside SB is definitely sending a lot of new shiggities, man, on this mixtape that he dropping, man. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that down in the comment section. And that's not it from the Vultures, as they also, another Vulture went ahead and dropped this song.
He brought the fans to the state. He put your soul on the game if you ain't.
He put your soul on the game if you ain't. He put your soul on the game if you ain't.
Living, you can't stay that bitch won't play. Can't even look me in my face.
Can't stay that bitch won't play. Can't even look me in my face.
Coco need to step from mud and look scrap and need a bone. Stick on us, we ain't the one.
Coco need to step from mud and look scrap and need a bone. Stick on us, we ain't the one.
Stick folks up in the trunk. He can't run. He feel his death, this shit ain't fun.
Stick folks up in the trunk. He can't run. He feel his death, this shit ain't fun.
I just spoken with the glizzy. Debo hit him with the pole.
I gon' turn him cold. Go get beta, burn the cold. Tell them niggas send that back, cause
I just wiped this nigga nose. All my dogs without a cold. Popping perks and throwing
he tell the dick on them hoes. She buys James and buys clothes. In my bed.
so can't fuck with me. Little boy, stand down.
Bottom bus, bitch, won't pay. He brought the feds to the state.
That boy got real disrespectful in that one, you know what I'm saying? You know, going straight up at the Bleedas, man. Mentioned Lil Yoshi said, you know, and went at TVG. Mentioned Lil Yoshi, said they put Lil Yoshi on the gate, and then spoke on Coco, 54 Don. You know, got real disrespectful. But let's go ahead and move on. Let me know how y'all feel about that one. And next up, we got that man, Hot Boy CJ, 10.12, the sickest. I can never remember that man's name, but on the cool. We got V, the Vultures, man. As you know, they pretty much went to Dirty Grove Bastards, my bad, and did the interview with them, man, off the porch interview. But before we get into that, man, these boys had some little shiggities they threw up under the pictures. First, Hot Boy CJ said, we off the porch, you know, with the Vulture sign. Then it says, hey, F them dudes, they know I stand on business. Off the porch, you know, just excited about that. But then he says, if you F with that side, don't be inside when we crash that car. You know, with like the little celebration emoji and whatnot, getting highly disrespectful with it. But like I said, man, these men did the off the porch interview, so y'all check this out.
What's 6 guys? I don't really know about that, man. And at first, further if we, you know. Okay. 300 degrees, we got to get set. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I want to, you know, play my. And when in the third, we got a hat, the biggest. You know what I'm saying? To 12. So.
We're back to Vulture Bar.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon. Turn post notifications on all. I will be right back with another one, man. We got the other side of the whole situation and equation, man. Didn't want to tie them together because this video would have been too long. But like I said, hit that like button. And with that being said, I'm out. Bleedas.